sure you've noticed the increasing weight gain epidemic in the last few years, even decades. Well, we probably trace it back to 1965. Well, I won't go into why 1965 was the year that America started becoming fatter. We wouldn't want to implicate anybody, but let's just talk about the science of what's really going on. It turns out that there's a apparently secret lean body mass controlling hormone that if you don't have it, your liver and fat will form a villainous partnership and hog excessive nutrition, and while the rest of you remains hungry. And I call this the torture chamber. Some of you may identify with this. But there's good science that shows how you can regenerate this hormone, and then you can begin to lose weight. The other thing, though, that needs to happen is many people that are overweight, they're inflamed. The inflammation in their GI tract gives them false hunger signals, and they feel ravenous inappropriately. They eat more than they should. They think about food more than they should, and you can't break the cycle until you help them to uninflame. It's that simple. In fact, I've lost over 50 pounds more than 7 years ago. Not even really trying, but I could never really do it, even though I tried for 10 years. Everything that was out there published, nothing worked because no one instructed me that inflammation was driving my false appetite. Now that I'm not inflamed, I eat a normal amount. I've kept my almost 50 pounds of weight off, and I really don't exercise as much as I used to. Then there's the metabolic syndrome myth. I'm taught to instruct my patients, oh, you have a mysterious curse. You're gaining weight, sorry, take these medicines with all their side effects. But it turns out, again, there's a hormonal explanation to why you are a metabolic syndrome, and I can only find out if this is true with you by checking you in a more thorough hormone profile manner. And that's discussed in other videos. Today we're talking about weight loss. So another big scary reason for why people gain weight is because no one's told them about mineral balance. There's a drastic difference in the mineral balance between processed food found in a box, bag, or a can versus natural food that's not been processed. Big secret. Because if you were to know this, you would choose what you eat more intelligently, and weight loss would be facilitated, your cholesterol would fall, your tendency to diabetes would greatly diminish, your lean body mass would increase, you'd have bigger muscles instead of losing your weight in a saggy bag of skin looking way, you'd lose it in a healthy looking way. And then there's the part about moving around. You've heard about that ad nauseum. And there's a part about what's the diet for you. So these are the things that I attend to individually, and I appreciate each overweight person's uniqueness, and I discover what is driving their weight gain. It's not the same for everyone. We're all different. We can be grouped into 5 or 6 different causes. So there's always a hormonal component. There's usually an inflammatory component. And there's a belief system component about the way you choose to live your life. In the final analysis is you gotta be part of the team. We're detectives. You and I